Adam is showing the back of the shirt here. That's his better side. So maybe we should keep that going. Hey everyone, I'm Mike.
And I'm Adam.
And today we're going to go back to our favorite Imperial Stouts.
Our favorite Imperial Stouts.
This is going to be good. Now these are all readily available pretty much anywhere. But they are all limited editions, sort of. Like this one's only available certain times a year. Mm-hmm. This is, they make so many of them, and then that's it, and so on. So let's get right into this. First of all, I do want to say a huge thank you to one of our super fans, Robin. She made us these beautiful shirts.
Customized.
Yep, customized, growing the glass, everything else. We'll show you the back of Adam's later. Anyhow, thank you, Robin. So let's get right into this. Dragon's Milk. Love Dragon's Milk.
Dragon's Milk.
They made a 2022 reserve that I absolutely loved. It had cinnamon, it had chilies, and vanilla. And then you tried their Stroop waffle one.
I had the Stroop waffle one.
And you were not as impressed.
Wasn't as warm on that one.
No. So I have had this before, spoiler alert. You have not.
I have not.
I'm not going to say where this ranks.
So this particular one is the coffee chocolate. Bourbon barrel aged coffee chocolate. You can get the regular anytime, anywhere.
Which is great.
Yeah. Oh, I can already smell it.
Yeah.
This is 11%. Is that right?
11. Yep. 11%. It's an even 11%.
Yeah.
It's the coffee chocolate.
It's more carbonated than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It smells really good. I got that bourbon note.
All right. Like I said, I've had this before.
Yeah. Straight away, it's more chocolate than coffee for me.
See, and I get more coffee than
Interesting.
chocolate.
It's more coffee. More chocolate than coffee to me. I do get a little coffee on the end. It's not. It's not as pronounced as I thought it was going to be.
I think it's a beautiful blend. I really do.
It is.
And you get the heat of the bourbon, but you get the roastiness of the coffee and the chocolate all at once.
A little zing in there.
A little bit. Yeah.
Oh, that chocolate lingers.
It does.
Lingers and stays, and
it hangs on. The coffee for me is a quick hit when I first take the sip. Yeah. I get that coffee forward with a chocolate finish, and then after that, as this does continue to grow in the glass, because this does grow in the glass, you get more of that chocolate.
Each sip, I'm getting something a little different, and it's the chocolate. It's like milk chocolate that lingers at the back of your throat.
But it's not sickeningly sweet.
No, it's not.
Because I know you don't like the sweet stuff.
It's not super sweet at all. It's really nice. This is very good.
It really is.
It's rich. The carbonation is there, and you get the nice little bubbly bite. Yeah. But it's very smooth.
Yep. And for 11%, the bourbon isn't too strong.
Yes, it's not a like what I think this one is going to be later.
Sure.
I think it's not an overpowering bourbon.
No.
And I love bourbon, but this is not an overpowering thing.
No. Mm-hmm. For me, this is an excellent reserve by Dragon's Milk. I like all of their products. I loved the chili, vanilla, cinnamon one. That was fantastic. I didn't try the Stroop waffle based on your review privately. 4.25 for me on this.
I agree. 4.25. Yeah. It's excellent. Would have it again. Near go-to. It's good stuff.
It is what it says.
It does it well.
It does it very well.
Right.
All right. Well, again, Dragon's Milk, always a good choice.
Always. Can't go wrong. Up next, we have Stone. This is Stone Imperial Stout. It's got a great name. Stone Imperial Stout. Yep. 10.5%. This is the lightweight of our bunch.
That's a lightweight?
That's a lightweight of our bunch. Woo. This is 10.5%. I think they're out of Oregon. I should have looked.
I told you before, I had never heard of Stone until recently, yet I've had Stone. Arrogant Bastard, you just told me, is a Stone product. I've had that. I've probably had other Stone products, but didn't realize it. Now, that's all I see.
They're very widespread throughout the country. They're known for their IPAs, and they just really neat IPAs. Right away, this one is darker.
That is not an IPA, and I love the way that pours.
Yeah, it pours really well. I've never had this one, so these other two that we've had, we've never had these. Let's see. It doesn't have the nose that this one does, but it's definitely darker. And
but I'm breathing it in, and it
pours richer.
Yeah, that's what I like, the viscosity. Cheers. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Sharp.
And there's a bitter punch on the end. That's surprise I was not expecting.
It's not the mouthfeel I expected.
No.
Based on the pour,
it doesn't say.
I thought it would be a little bit more velvety, and it's not.
It's not. No, it's got some prickliness to it.
I was going to say razor blades, but yeah. But heavy, again, not in a bad way.
It does say heavy roast up front with coffee, blackcurrant, molasses as it finishes. Yeah, it has a bourbonness to it, but it doesn't list bourbon on there, and
now that's surprising because I do taste it. I taste that booziness.
There is a booziness
from a bourbon.
It makes
style.
you think bourbon.
Yeah. It's funny that it mentions blackcurrant because it's a lot closer to blackcurrant than that other thing that we had.
Yeah, that sour that we had.
0.5 again, folks. Do not drink that garbage. I'm not talking about this.
You can actually foam yourself up a little bit of a head.
No, you can because you're a pro. I'd end up spilling it everywhere.
But it's there's some.
Look at me.
But yeah, there you go. There you go. Practice makes perfect.
Old dog, new tricks.
That's it. There is a lot of different layers going on.
I was going to say there's a lot of complexity in this.
Yeah, definitely grows. It's
not as sharp. It's not as biting with the subsequent sips. The first sip is just it gets your attention.
Yes, it does.
It says, "Hello, I'm here."
Are you getting a dryness?
Yes.
There's a dryness there's a dryness that you do not associate. It's not with the dragon's milk. You're not. That finishes with that chocolatey softness.
It's almost like an Irish stout in the way that it's pretty dry, but it's nothing like an Irish stout in the rest of the flavor profile.
Yeah, it just has that Irish, that Guinness finish.
Yep.
See what I did
Boom.
there?
We're done.
Finish.
Yeah, I got it. My hearing is fine. You don't need to repeat it.
I thought it was a good thing that I said.
What?
Exactly. Ooh, this is one that you could sit with for a little bit because it's.
Look at this pro move right here.
Yeah, you're doing a good job.
Make sure you focus in on that when you do your goofy editing.
I'm doing slow-mo on it.
It has kind of a strange aftertaste.
Yeah.
Strange as in just, it's hard to put my finger on exactly what it is. Not that it's a bad aftertaste.
It says it's molasses. I'm not getting molasses.
I'm not getting that. No, not the sweetness, not the velvety, thick smoothness that I would expect from molasses.
It is. I'm going to say this, and it's kind of weird. It's almost hoppy.
Yeah.
It's almost hoppy.
It is. Maybe that's what it is.
It's
got that bitterness.
Yeah. Really interesting. Really interesting. I've had this one sitting in the fridge for a little while. I've been looking at it, wanting to have it, and
you've been drooling over that.
We'll get there. I like that a lot. It's completely different from that.
It's not even in the same category.
Yeah.
I do like it, but go ahead.
I'm going to give it a 4.25 in this, but much like our oatmeal stout episode, it's different. It's a 4.25 in a different way than this 4.25.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 3.75.
Okay.
Which is still pretty good for me.
Yeah.
Again, my average is like a 3.5.
It's that bitter hoppiness, isn't it?
It is.
It's knocking it
That's
down.
what knocks it down. I like this a lot more.
Yeah.
But again, I like the sweeter.
Sure.
That there's no sweetness, even though it has molasses.
It's a little bit of sweetness, but not.
The bitterness overpowers
it.
And the sharpness of the sharpness goes away, but it's pronounced, it gets your attention. It's a perfectly good beer. I would definitely drink it again, but if I had my choice between the two, I'm going Dragon's Milk so far, and I'm anxious to see what that one makes.
That's coming up.
All right.
That's coming up.
All right. So let's try number 3 here. This is the one Adam has been salivating over.
I love Boulevard stuff, and this is going to be good.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Everybody should love Boulevard stuff. Boulevard, chef's kiss.
We've done the Dark Truth before, and I was more warm on it than you.
Mm-hmm.
They've done some. I know you like their whiskey barrel stout.
Oh, I just love their stuff for the most part. And this is whiskey barrel. This is the proper pour. It's going to be an Imperial Stout, double aged in Cabernet wine barrels. Hear that, Robin? Wine. Cabernet wine barrels and whiskey barrels. It's a limited release for 20 and 23.
In the year of our Lord.
Yes. Or something.
It says proper pour, so I guess should I do a British accent the rest of the way?
No.
I'm not going to.
No, I'm going to try to pour it properly, but...
I am going to do a pinky out.
Ooh. Oh, it's not as carbonated, and it's nice and dark. It's not as thick a pour as I... And there comes the carbonation. All right, so...
I'm looking forward.
I am looking forward to this.
Yeah. Let's see. 12.6.
Oh,
this is the... It has a wine.
It does.
It's like this marriage of wine and whiskey nose, and it comes off, and it's. I've got a good feeling about this. To take the opposite approach from Star Wars, you wouldn't know anything about that.
I know what Star Wars is.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Get the reference?
What?
See? Cheers, indeed.
This is not the beer you're looking for.
Good job.
Thank you. Oh my God, it's so smooth. That is so smooth. Ooh, doggy.
I made a prediction that this would have like a wine mid, and it's there. There's a wine mid, and it has this really sweet finish.
Yeah, Nostradamus was correct.
Incredibly smooth. It has this nice thick mouthfeel.
Okay.
It is. Yeah,
well, we talked in between takes here. We talked. I'm going to finish this. You're going to finish that. We're going to have to arm wrestle for this.
We are.
Because
you can get a little bit of a head, but not a lot. This is incredibly smooth.
I mean, just the nose alone.
It has the right level of sweetness. There is the smoothness of the wine, of a good Cabernet. That there's just a tiny bit of grapiness with a little grape from the wine. The whiskey is actually the lowest level in all of it. It's just an accent, mainly in the nose. Mm-hmm. It says 12.6%. I don't feel that. I don't have that strong alcohol.
There's definitely a strong alcohol to it, but it's
tamed.
It's soothing.
Yeah,
it's soothing.
Oh, I forgot to do my pinky out. Pinky out on this one.
Oh my goodness.
This is. This may be a.
Desert Island. Only one beer available to you for the rest of your life.
Don't set it up that high.
This is making that list. It's a list. It's not saying for sure.
Well, I'm just in 2022. I think it was my 5-star 5.0 on Untapped was a Boulevard Magic Drip, and I wondered if this would make it.
Again, going back to that Desert Island, I would much prefer this over Wilson.
Good job.
Good job. It would take you a second.
It did. It too. Yeah. Okay. All right. Ooh. That.
And when Wilson floats away, I would be far more disappointed to see that float away. Good God, that is delicious.
I would swim through sharks for this.
Mm-hmm. Oh boy, people who drink along with us at home.
This is a good one right here.
You are going to like this one.
What do you think?
4.75.
4.7. That's 5. That's 5.
I don't know what I'm holding out for.
I don't know what you're holding out for, because that's the first 5 on our channel, and I was thinking that was going to be it, and I was not wrong. That's.
I really have nothing to gauge it on.
So what are you holding back on?
I don't know.
You just said it's Desert Island.
Yeah, I said it made the list on the Desert Island. The only thing is that there are so many beers that we haven't tried yet.
Yeah, but I've tried this one, and it's 5.
You are not wrong. You are not wrong.
Yeah, it's 5.0 for me. That has all the things that I like. There's a chocolatiness to it. There's the wine smooth. There's the underlying whiskey notes. There's nothing bad about that. There's nothing. Nothing I can knock on that.
No,
that's 5.0. God
dang it! Do I need to go back up? I'm gonna go 5.
You're gonna go 5.
I'm gonna go 5. I honestly, I tried to find something. I couldn't find anything. That's a 5. That is outstanding. And I should have just gone with that.
You should have.
That first sip. It blew me away.
I mean, I kept getting more. It definitely grows. I kept getting more.
Yes.
And more, and it just all the things that I liked kept expanding and growing, and like it's like fireworks. It's like the Disney World fireworks show at the end.
But much better
in your mouth.
Sure.
Nothing else needs to be said about that. I mean, that's the clear winner of our. Find this before it goes away.
Please, yes, and again, like I said before about Black Tuesday or Gray Monday or whatever, buy 2, send me 1, please.
Yeah, this
is.
I'm gonna have to track down a 4-pack of this.
Look, yeah, you need to get that. That's
the winner. We won. It's the winner. It's great.
God dang! I mean, because the other 2 were really good.
I had a feeling that
this more so than that. But again, 3.75. That's not a bad rating.
I had a feeling that all 3 of these today were going to be really good. I was not wrong.
No, you were not. You've been eagerly anticipating that one. You keep telling me, I'm staring at it. I'm going to drink it before the episode.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you didn't.
Yeah. Just sharing the joy.
Yeah,
we're about sharing the joy here.
Yeah, we need to wrap this episode up so we can go buy some more of that.
Absolutely.
There
it is.
All right. I'm Mike.
I'm Adam.
Like, subscribe, share,
go get this.
Comment, please.
Go get that.
Go buy that. All of that stuff. Thank you.
Thanks for watching.